Hi, Dan.
Hello.
This is Dan Hollings, and I'm Michelle Tennant at the 21st Century Book Marketing event. And Dan was just sharing with me some of the twindication, as he calls it. So I want to have him talk to you a little bit about what he presented here at the book marketing event, what you need to know to properly market your book in today's digital world. Go ahead, Dan.
Okay, thanks, Michelle. What I have is a product or service which is called Twindication, which is just a Twitter way of saying syndication. And what this does is it allows you, an author, you've written a book or you've written articles or you have content, to take that content and break it into bite-sized tweets. In fact, a number of tweets, which I call a tweet set. Let's say that you wanted to get information about your book out into the social media universe or the Twitterverse. You can now take your content, break it into tweet sets, and then through Twindication, we can get this out into the Twitter timelines of thousands upon thousands of Twitterers. What this does for you is it will brand your content and also provide traffic so that you get more exposure for your book or for your product or your service or the knowledge that you have. And it's all done through Twindication. There's nothing else like it out there, and I believe it's something that you should take a look at.
And what's the biggest pitfall that you see that people with books, what are they doing incorrectly with regard to social media, Dan, that you see?
Well, one thing you can't do with social media is straight out promote or advertise your book. It's all about relationships and providing interesting content. That's what Twitter's about and a lot of social media. So Twindication takes care of this in an automated way. There's no way that you can sit in front of the computer 24 hours a day and tweet hour by hour by hour by hour, and your reach and your time just won't provide the ability to do that. So with Twindication, this automates it so that that's getting out there and far beyond even the followers that you may be able to build. This will allow you to have eyeballs from followers of people who aren't even following you.
And this is a free thing that people should be doing. Where do they get that?
Yes, it's free. You would go to twindication.com in order to find out more about it. And then if you're an author and you would like to find out the criteria for preparing tweets so we could see if they qualify for our service, you would go to twindication.com/tweetset.html.
Now, Dan, and then what about the naysayers who say that Twitter is a fad, Facebook is a fad? What do you have to say about that? That it's just, fleeting, and that in a few years it will transform into something else? Is it really worth our time now?
It's very much worth your time right now, and those same naysayers were probably the ones that were saying that the telephone was going to be something that didn't last. We should call them all up and tell them. But yes, Twitter is around, Facebook is around, and much of social media. In fact, there are more people own Facebook and Twitter right now than there are people in the U.S., the population. It's just an incredibly powerful thing. Also, much like blogs, blogs weren't going to be around either. They're still around. So it's just one more.
And now people, not only are they around, they're a force to be reckoned with as the government takes interest in regulating them somehow, correct?
Absolutely.
You've made it as a piece of the industry when the government steps in, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Wonder when they're going to step in for Twitter and Facebook. What do you think?
Who knows? They're probably already looking at it.
Well, then how can people find more about you, Dan? Where can they reach you if they want to ask you a question?
Oh, the best place is twitter.com/D Hollings, DHOLLINGS.
Thanks so much, Dan.
Thank you.